If I wanted to build a business in 2026 for $0, I do this. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can build a business for $0 quickly, start making money, make a lot of cash flow, which businesses you should avoid, and why most businesses fail so that you can be successful. Noelle Randall is a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur, author, speaker, mentor, YouTube star, and so much more. So I'm going to give you all of the secrets that I've learned on my journey, all the money I've spent. I'm going to break it down to you in this video, absolutely free, and more importantly, how you could do this for $0. Let's go.
Noelle. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's get right into this. Most of what I'm going to teach you today is going to be from the framework that I'm teaching at Manifest Fund Your Future. You can get your tickets right now at Manifest with Noelle. Use code YouTube to save 50%. All right, let's get right into this. Most people starting a business in 2026 are already failing. They're chasing cool startups, influencer fame, or AI vaporware. But if I had to start a business today with $0, I wouldn't build a tech app. I'd build a cash flow machine. To do it, you just need the Signals framework. That's SIGNAL. This is the framework I'm going to teach you. Let me break it down. Speed in the OODA loop. First rule, speed. Money loves speed. You've heard this saying before, and it really is true in business. You don't need to wait a long time to start making money. I know a lot of people think that it takes years and years and years to start seeing revenue in the business. And there is a difference between revenue and profit, but you can start making money, start making revenue really quickly if you know that speed is important and you don't waste a lot of time making a product and making a service, and you actually just start selling it before it's even done. I'm going to share that with you in a second, but know that money loves speed, and that is one of the principles to making a lot of money with $0. In 2026, if it takes you a month to launch, you're dead. You need to use the OODA loop. What does OODA stand for? Let me tell you. It stands for observe, orient, decide, and act. Stop building the product first. Sell it. You literally can create a product or an image of a product and sell it on Facebook, sell it on your website, sell it on Etsy. There's so many different places where you literally just put a picture of something and a description of it before you actually have to deliver it. Most people don't really understand that, and I'm going to break this down for you. You can actually post it on Facebook, run a pre-sale link, or cold call. If people pay, then you buy the equipment. Speed is the ultimate competitive advantage. So here's the strategy. Sell first, build second. One of the biggest mistakes that I made with one of my online digital businesses when I first got started, I actually used to work in the mortgage business, and I made a course teaching people how to become a mortgage underwriter. The mistake that I made, though, is I actually built the whole course, recorded all of the videos, and then I actually launched. I did make some money, but I literally could have started selling that course before I ever even made it. You don't have to build the thing before you sell it. You literally have to know that there's an audience for what you want so you can start making money and bringing cash in the door without spending money first. This is a total departure from what most people think. They think that they actually have to have the prototype and they have to have the inventory and have a garage full of inventory before they can sell that product. And that is a big mistake and why most businesses fail. You literally should sell it, then build it. Number two, industry selection. Pick an industry. Again, I have a whole book called Pick a Horse. You literally need to pick and decide what industry you're going to work in and stay in that industry. And many of the most profitable industries are actually kind of boring. Let me talk about that for a second. Pick industries with high survival rates. While information businesses have a 29% survival rate over 10 years, manufacturing and agriculture are closer to 50%. I strongly suggest focusing on industries that are unsexy, like maybe power washing or landscaping or cleaning houses or doing hair or, things that you actually have a talent in, but are kind of unsexy. I'm not talking about building a new app or creating some new product that no one has seen before. Boring and unsexy businesses actually make the most money. Driving a truck, tow truck companies, towing people's cars. Yeah, these businesses make a ton of money. money. And it's very easy for you to do. Delivery companies, coaching, providing a service, bookkeeping. I literally could go on, but it's not about the sexy, flashy thing that's going to make you famous. In many cases, it could be cleaning houses. But the amazing things about many of these businesses is a lot of the owners are starting to age out. They're getting older. Those are the boomers. So there's so much opportunity there, which actually leads to the next thing, G. Generational transfer, the boomer exit. This is such an opportunity in 2026 and will be for about the next 5 years. Baby boomers are starting to age out. This is one of the reasons why I do still suggest real estate. I love real estate because a lot of times there are all of these landlords that are much older and they will sell all of their properties in a bulk situation, and they actually have lots of equity, so we can do things like seller financing. This is an amazing opportunity. Let me explain. We are seeing a $7 trillion boomer exit. Roughly 10,000 boomers retire daily, and many own small businesses with no exit plan. This creates such an opportunity. Instead of starting a business from scratch, you could literally buy a cash flowing business from a retiring owner and scale it using modern technology. For example, if you bought a power washing business or a window cleaning business, we literally know how to use AI to get more customers. We know how to do Facebook and Instagram ads to get more customers, things that these businesses and these boomers weren't even doing. Not necessarily that they don't have a profitable business, but with all of the technology and the low cost ads that we can run, the new marketing techniques that exist, and the new technologies that exist to get more customers and service them with less employees actually creates an opportunity for you to buy an existing business or take over an existing business. And in many cases, that seller will actually finance that business for you. So you could buy their business and you don't need a lot of cash. You literally can start taking over the business and paying them back with profits from the business. So when it comes to the boomer exit, don't reinvent the wheel. Buy a wheel that's already spinning and add a motor to it. I can teach you more of this at Manifest Fund Your Future. Get your tickets at manifestwithnoel.com right now. Use code YouTube. Let me move on to the next thing. NA, needs and affluence. Stop looking for wants and start looking for needs. One of the best ways that you can make a very profitable business is by serving a need. One of the reasons I love real estate is because I know that technology cannot replace your need for a house. You need to live in a house. You can't live in an app. You cannot live in a laptop. There's no technology that's going to replace housing. So that is why I absolutely love it. I know that it's a need, especially residential real estate. Commercial real estate, yeah, you can work from home. Businesses can be run from home. Business can be mobile. But I know that you need a place over your head to live in, unless you're going to live with your parents forever. So residential real estate has been my niche because I know it's a need. Think about that when you are talking about the business that you are going to create and when you're going through this business. What is a need? And then that is the N. And then A is affluence. You want to find customers and have a clientele that pays a lot. You don't want a lot of customers that don't have any money and can't afford your products and your services. So the N in the A is needs and affluence. Let me break that down. In a volatile economy, people might skip the luxury vacation, but they will pay the electrician or the repairman. But here's the trick. Sell to the affluent. The top earners drive over 50% of all U.S. spending. Don't be the $50 lawn guy. Be the $10,000 estate management expert. So instead of going to houses to find customers, you literally can find an entire subdivision in an HOA and you're their landscaping person. Think like that. Think bigger. Think affluence. Think customers that have a lot of money, not the small guy. If you do hair or things like that, think of celebrity stylists or people that pay a lot of money for haircuts and wigs. You don't have to be the low price leader. When you are thinking of your business, try to think to have affluent customers that pay a lot more. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's an industry or a business industry where you can have those type of customers and clients. Don't focus on being the small guy. Don't focus on being the low cost leader. You want affluent customers that need your product and your service. That's the thought behind this. And when you're doing this, Think about your customer. They don't want a discount. They want privacy, exclusivity, convenience, expertise. That's the type of customer and the needs that you want to be serving, not the person that needs the lowest price or the biggest discount. L, leverage. Leverage through distribution. So number one, build an audience. Have a newsletter, a YouTube channel, a social media presence. Do that before you build a product. Or you can rent attention. That's basically all ads are. Renting attention via ads is becoming a tax. Owning the distribution is a compounding asset. For example, I own my YouTube channel and YouTube has the highest return on investment. Most people like to rent attention by running ads. And yes, running ads is a way to get attention. However, you do not want to build your entire business on ads because it gets very expensive and competitive, and your entire business is around ads. One of the reasons why I am committed to my YouTube channel and my audience is because it feeds all of my businesses. I sell thousands of books a year. I fill up my events. I got customers coming to my properties. I have partners for buying real estate with. I have all of these different streams of revenue that have been created because I have this viable YouTube channel. I have a distribution of a newsletter. I have an email list. I own my audience and I work to leverage that audience, and I spend most of my time and effort building that audience, building that network, and cultivating that. And that is an easy way to do in 2026. It doesn't actually cost you very much money to turn on social media and start giving out information, being an expert in your area, and getting an audience of customers who want your products and your service. Now, running ads is a way to actually get customers in the door. However, it is not where you should start because obviously I told you this is about starting a business for free for $0, and ads can get very, very expensive. It's actually very easy to actually put out content to your audience and build that list up so that you can leverage that distribution. And the last S, systems. AI has helped create a lot of systems, and it can help you in your business. Instead of actually just using AI for like ChatGPT to help maybe write your email or help write your script, you actually can use it to build agents so that it can help you with SEO. The agents can actually take in leads. So when customers call into your business, you can create AI bots and AI forms that they can fill out that filter to the correct department. You actually can use AI and systems to grow your business really quickly. And AI in most cases is actually free. So number one, agent workflows. AI that operates behind the scenes to troubleshoot, execute diagnostics, and learn from the results automatically. Another example is you can use AI for programmatic SEO, search engine optimization. So you can actually create thousands of local landing pages automatically. You can use AI to create your ads, to create your landing pages, and AI can create them really quickly and really fast so that you can put out a lot of content that brings in your core audience and your customers and your leads. But let me tell you, the ace card is you. If you can actually get on the phone and actually convert people, that is going to be your ace in the hole. Everybody's used to talking to AI and doing chatbots, but when you get on the phone to actually talk to your customers, you are going to be the determining factor in your business to turn a lot of leads into customers. When I first started my business, my coaching business, I would do strategy sessions with every single person. This allowed me to grow my business in like 3 months. I went from making like $5,000 a month to like $50,000 in just 3 months by converting and closing on the leads. People love being able to talk to a human. So although I'm telling you to use AI to get more leads and get more landing pages, that human touch is going to be the differentiating factor between your success. And you want to have that human touch in your business and not let everything just be AI and bots. Young entrepreneurs who master interpersonal communication and sales will have a massive advantage over those who only communicate via text and automated message. Bottom line. In 2026, the person that can actually look a client in the face and close the deal is going to be the one who wins. Stop overcomplicating it. Find a boring business, apply the signals framework, and get to work. I've got a full breakdown on how to take almost any boring business or any business idea that you already have and how to turn that into execution. You can turn all of that action that you do into income. Come to Manifest, Fund Your Future. Go to manifestwithnoelle.com and use code YouTube to save 50% off tickets. This one-day virtual event on January 24th, 2026 is going to help you so much. This is where ambition meets execution. There are so many different business ideas that you could be doing. But at this event, I'm going to tell you how to fund that idea, how to turn that business into reality, and how to make sure that you now have created a business that you can have year after year after year. My businesses provide large lump sums of cash, and they provide stable and consistent income. That is what you are looking for. You need to manifest. ManifestWithNoelle.com. Get your tickets right now. Why? Because I want to make sure that you have all of the knowledge, all of the tools, and all of the resources that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success. Hey. All right. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I love you so much for doing that. So go ahead and make sure that you subscribe and click the notification so that you don't miss any of these uploads of information that I'm providing to you 3, 4, 5 times a week. You don't want to miss this. Now watch this video.